Hey everybody, it's so good to be here. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I know with, I don't know, all the trainings and workshops and what else, events and stuff going on right now that we really haven't had a team call recently, but I didn't want to completely be hanging, so I'm just going to come to you with a quick 15-minute or so training today and a few pieces of advice that I have for you. So if you're on live, if you can just type something below so that I know you can hear me. I'm not trying to be a cool kid with my headphones. My microphone on my phone is super janky recently, so I just want to make sure that you can hear me so I don't get through this whole thing and be like, oh, there's no sound, because that's happened before. So before we get started, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Allie Schrader. I am the founder of the And Beyond Health and Wellness team, and we are all about pushing beyond our limits and living beyond ourselves to really serve others and enrich our families in the best way that we can. So if you're in this team page, somehow or another, we are linked, and I'm so glad that you're here, that you've hopped on today, and that you want to learn more about ways that you can really grow your team and your business. Okay, so before we get started, I tell my coaches all the time that you should define success however you want. Okay, so some people are really motivated by rank, like they want that accolade, that label behind their name, whatever that is. Don't ever let someone tell you that that's not okay, okay? So if that's how you want to grow, by rank, then that's fantastic. Some people are really, really motivated by income, okay? Their family situation has to change, whether they just have a lot of debt and they need another source of income, or they want to be able to give their kids more experience, whether that's like vacation and traveling or dance lessons, whatever the case might be. A lot of people are income motivated, and that is great too, okay? Some people are really motivated by, let's see, what else? I feel like there's three big ones. I don't know, maybe Success Club is another one, okay? Like you really need to see your name on that leaderboard, all right? Rank, income, whatever you're motivated by, however you want to define success, that is A-okay. Just make sure that it's your goals, your dreams, not your coaches, not your spouses, not your teams, but what you want, okay? Just a little bit of background on this call, on this training. So this came about because I was chatting via email with one of my coaches, and she asked me, Allie, what are three big tips that you have, or like three really broad tips, I think she said, to being a successful coach? And, I replied to the rest of the email, and I got to that point, and I was like, man, I can't answer that. I don't have a good answer for you right now, but I'll get back to you. And as I was doing this, making this list for her, it kind of dawned on me that this might be really great for all of you to hear too. So this is my response to her in form of video for everybody to hear. Okay, so again, we've got success defined however you want it to be, and how to be successful in whatever way that means for you. I just want to throw a little disclaimer out there that none of this is earth-shattering. Okay, this is, except maybe the third one, you've probably heard all of it before. So don't be like, oh, there's no secret sauce, because there is no secret sauce. It just comes down to hard work and hustle, all right? So number one, personal development. Oh my gosh, you've heard that 100 times before, but for real, I mean it. To really dive into your personal development, and go ahead and chime in if you can attest to this or not. Number one, personal development is so key to your success, and here's why. You truly can't pour into someone else's cup if your cup isn't filled up. That's the best way that I can explain it. All right. So as you're working on yourself, as you're growing, your brain and who you are, and developing as a person, you are able to give so much more to other people. Here's a couple things about personal development that sometimes we overlook though. One, we got to apply it. So if you're anything like me, you sit there and you're reading a book and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so good, this is so good, this is so good. And like 10 chapters later, you're like so into it, which is awesome, but you haven't stopped to apply any of it, okay? So make sure that at some point, even if it's not immediate, you're taking notes or whatever the case may be, and you can go back and apply your personal development. Another awesome thing about personal development is, I know, again, if you're anything like me, you have moments where you're like, man, I don't really know what to post about. I know I gotta be present on social media, whatever platform you choose to use, but I just don't have anything to say today. Okay, that would be a really good time to hop back into your notes, your personal development, or your book, your audio tape, whatever it is you're listening to, and share something with other people, okay? As you do more of that, people are going to, start to come back to you for that, and start to give you credit for, not credit as in like, you always have to give the idea of where it came from credit. So if you take something from a book, of course, give that author or whomever credit. But But if you're the one that's continually sharing this, like, hey, I read in my personal development today, or hey, I heard this today, or hey, I saw this today, people are going to come back to that and they're going to recognize you for being this uplifting, giving, sharing person. You're not keeping those ideas to yourself. You're spreading them out. So, number one, personal development. Dive into it, apply it, share it, and utilize it for yourself, okay? Second thing, number two, again, this is not earth-shattering, is really prioritizing Success Club, okay? You've heard this before. You're like, Allie, why do you talk about Success Club all the time? Here's why I talk about Success Club all the time, okay? I think my view on Success Club is that it is this major gift that Beachbody as a company has given us to measure our success. Now, going back to the beginning of the video, define success however you want. If you define success by the number of people that you want to help, Success Club's going to get you there. And I'll get into all this. If you define success by how much money you make, Success Club gets you there. If you define success by what your rank is, Success Club gets you there, okay? Success Club is, don't give it any more credit than what it is. Success Club is just a form of measurement, just like when you step on the scale or like, how we use currency or money, okay? So Success Club is just a form of measurement. If you want to help more people, let me just back up in case maybe you're a newer coach. You can earn Success Club by helping new people get connected with your challenge groups and our products, okay? So that's how you earn Success Club points. When you see those big banners and those posts out there, that's what Success Club means. So if your goal is to help people, that's all you want to do. You don't care about money, you don't care about rank. All you want to do is help people. Success Club is going to get you there because you earn Success Club points by helping more people become healthy, okay? If you are income motivated, if that's like, you're like, I'm in this to change my family's position, Success Club is going to get you there inevitably. You help more people, you're going to earn more money. That's how it works, and there's no shame in that. If you maybe you're rank motivated, maybe you're like, I want this accolade behind my name, or whatever the case may be, that's great too. The more people you help, the more people you bring into your tribe and your community, the more are going to become coaches and your rank is going to grow, okay? So Success Club is nothing more than a form of measurement that really covers everything, and it's really important. And sometimes I would say the only downside, and this is not on Success Club, this is on you, and maybe that's a little harsh, is when you let the numbers become more important than the people, okay? When you're like all about how many numbers do I have in my coach online office versus, the number of people that you're talking to or helping. Don't let that happen. If it does, I want you to message me and we'll brainstorm a way to get through that, okay? It'll take some personal development. People have been there. People have gotten out of it. But make sure that you are prioritizing Success Club and that you're making the decision to reach that every month, especially if you're a business builder, okay? Success Club is really essential to growing your business, all right? So just a quick recap. Number one, key personal development, diving in, applying it, sharing it, posting about it, really working on yourself. Number two, prioritizing Success Club and making the decision to hit it, okay? The third one, this might be a little bit different, one that you haven't heard before, and it's going to sound a little bit funny, but I promise that it really does help you build success in your business, and that would be to make coaching friends, right? Okay, so here's a couple of reasons why. When you dive into the community, all right, you maybe only know your coach that brought you in, and that's great, and that person's probably awesome, and forever you can be thankful for that to them for bringing you into our tribe, all right? But beyond them, and this can include them, of course, I would encourage you to make friends, like friends, not just business partners, but friends outside of that. It's more fun at events. Like you saw all the pictures in Punta Cana, all those people having fun together. It's more fun when you have, friends there that you get to do that stuff with. We all have our local friends in real life that we spend a lot of time with and whatnot, and our family and our coworkers and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of times what happens when you join this community is that we start to think differently. Cue personal development, okay? We start to think differently. Maybe, in ways where we dream a little bit bigger and we expect a little bit more of ourselves. And so it's really important that we surround ourselves and have, daily, weekly conversations with other people, friends, that are in the same boat, all right? So, and I'm not saying that your local, real life, in-person friends can't be that way. That's not what I'm saying at all. But when you have this goal and you have this dream and you want to build this business, I think it's really important to surround yourself with other people who are on that same page or who are working toward the same goals or who have already met them and whatever else. So here's the funny part. People are like, oh yeah, that's a great idea. I'm going to do that. And then you're like, oh, how do I make friends? It's like, middle school cafeteria all over again, right? Like you walk in with your tray and you're like, oh my God, who do I sit by, right? Like everybody's probably been there at some point in their life. So this is the point where you should take the initiative to practice your leadership skills and reach out to other coaches that you admire. They can be in the same spot as you, maybe building to a place that you want to build to. They can be, maybe they're on the same team page. Maybe there's someone that's not on our team, but you met at a Super Saturday, okay? There's no big hard and fast rules, but I would encourage you to reach out to those people that you admire. Maybe you like a post. Maybe you can just message them and say like, hey, I really liked your post, and it's going to kind of build into a relationship. This is a relationship business, right? We tell you all the time, have more conversations, reach out to more people, make sure that you're inviting. And we do that to the outside Beachbody world, right? But doing it within the Beachbody world and building relationships with friends, with other coaches is so important too. Again, because it just helps you get up here, okay? So I kind of want to encourage you guys to all do this week. It can be someone within our team page. It can be someone in the big Dynasty United family page. It can be somebody that you know that's not on our team at all that happens to be a coach. And use this, here's the fun part, as a really good way to practice your leadership skills. Okay, so we just talked about how building relationships is really important in this business, right? And we do that outside of our community a lot. But here's the cool thing. You can practice that, what you're going to use on other people to become friends with other coaches. Does that make sense? So like if I admire someone's post or notice that they chime in a lot in a group or they share a lot of resources on a team page or they're always on a team call or they're always tagging people or something, for me to reach out to them and be like, hey, I find you really encouraging. Like that is practice for reaching out to other people, right? And like a coach probably isn't going to reject you unless they like somehow miss it. Facebook's inboxes are super unreliable. They're not going to not say anything back. They're going to be ridiculously flattered. You're going to start a conversation. And pretty soon you're the godparent to their child. I'm just kidding. I don't know that it's going to go that far. But make friends, okay? So I know that that's kind of a silly little third key. But I would definitely say without hesitation whatsoever that the friendships that I've built in this community have been like a big reason that I've moved forward in the business or that I'm still here for that matter. And it's just, it makes life a little bit more fun too. So don't overlook that friendship piece. So thanks for hopping on. Just a really quick recap if you joined late. Go back and watch, of course, but the 3 big things that I want to emphasize for really seeing success in this business are 1, your personal development. Okay, so apply it, share it, use it. If you only do one coaching related thing that entire day, like even before you drink a shake, which is so easy and convenient to do, make sure you get 10 minutes of personal development in. It can be in the shower, in the car, before you go to sleep, first thing when you wake up, whatever it is. Like everybody has 10 minutes that they can push personal development, and I don't want you to skip that ever. Second thing would be prioritizing Success Club. Okay, so making the decision to hit it and really recognizing it as a really big tool, a form of measurement, not the scary, daunting number things. That's gonna like just be a bad mental mindset. I just said mental mindset. That's going to be bad mindset all around. But really, recognize it for the awesome tool that it is and that it really does help measure your success, whether that's helping more people or earning more income or rank advancing, whatever the case might be. And of course, you can earn awesome Success Club trips like Punta Cana. And then the third one is to don't be afraid to reach out and make coaching friends, because when you build community within the community, it makes everything more fun. You can push yourself a little bit more. They can push you. And who doesn't love a great friendship? So that's what I have for you guys today. If you have any questions or comments, please type them below. I will absolutely go back through them later on and answer any questions that you have. And I'll chat with you guys soon. Have a good night.